What's good, YouTube? We are back again, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new company, Layered by Alexandria. So stay tuned. If you guys like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel so that I can keep bringing out fragrance reviews and cologne comparison. Layered by Alexandria is a new company in 2019, and it's from the CEO of Alexandria, Hani Hafez. The concept behind the company is that there are a lot of single note fragrances and original releases that are designed to be primarily layered with each other or layered with other fragrances so that you can create new and unique fragrances to suit your mood and to suit your personality. Personally, I think this is a great idea. Oftentimes I'm wearing a fragrance, but there's maybe a note that I'd really like to add to it or something else I'd like to do to make it a little more unique. And so this is a company that I think moving forward is really going to allow people to do that. So I have 3 samples here, and as a full disclosure, I did get these for free. They weren't sent to me specifically to review them, but I did get these for free for entering a Layered by Alexandria competition. The 3 fragrances that I have are Ecstasy, Audacity, and Hypnotic, which are all original compositions by Hani Hafez. They're all parfum extrait concentration, and today I'm going to talk about what they smell like. So these ones are not actually single notes, they are blending of more than one note. So with that in mind, we're going to talk about these. Hypnotic is Egyptian jasmine, orange blossom, and musk. Then we have also Ecstasy, which is Smoky Amber. And finally, Audacity, which is Oud and Patchouli. I am actually going to discuss these ones in my personal order of preference. Now, of course, that's highly subjective, but that's the way I'm going to do it today. As you may already know, I'm not a huge fan of florals, and for that reason, the first one I'm going to talk about is Hypnotic. Now, Hypnotic is actually very high quality, so although I'm not a huge fan of florals, I can say this has a really beautiful quality to it. So it does have this really beautiful white floral accord to it. And I do get a little touch of sweetness, and I think that's from the orange blossom. But this is primarily a very, very soapy floral. If you like soapy white florals, or you think that this is something you'd really like to layer with other fragrances that you enjoy, this is probably something you want to check out. Next on the list is the Smoky Amber. Now, the best way I can kind of describe this one is that it really reminds me of Egyptian King. It has this somewhat sandy, almost spicy opening to it. It does really give off the vibe of being in an Egyptian market or being in a Middle Eastern country and smelling all kinds of exotic spices and walking through the marketplace. As the spiciness disappears, this does dry down into a very smooth, smoky fragrance. Finally, with Audacity, this one is my favorite. So this is Oud and Patchouli. To me, the best way, again, I can describe this is it does remind me a little bit of Hafez 1984, the way it opens up with this almost boozy-like quality and a leathery accord. So this Oud to me is not really skanky, it's actually kind of leathery. And the Patchouli mixed in there does add in this sort of dark, earthy vibe to it. To me, this one is the most enjoyable. It's also, in my opinion, the most masculine. And I do like this one quite a bit on its own. Okay, the performance for these ones is also pretty good. So I did get about 8 hours on my skin, which is nothing to complain about. So it does have nice longevity. And the projection is certainly there. It does have a couple hours of projection and some sillage as well. So overall, these ones do also perform well. Someone in one of the Facebook groups did actually suggest trying layering Ecstasy and Audacity together. And of course, that really is in the spirit of the company. I tried that one out. I gotta say, I really actually enjoyed that quite a bit. Blends really well together, and it brings actually this almost very clean, fresh sweetness to it. It's a very subtle sweetness, and it mixes into something completely different in my opinion, but it does smell absolutely fantastic. So I think that's one thing worth trying if you do pick up these samples or you happen to pick up the fragrances as well. I think those two blend together really well. Anyways, I'm actually really looking forward to more from this company. I'm hoping they bring out some of my favorite notes like green apple or cinnamon or different spices that I can add to fragrances that I already love a lot but would like a little bit of a uniqueness factor added to them. I'm definitely looking forward to what comes next from Layered by Alexandria, But anyways, that is all for this one, guys. What's the single note fragrance you'd like to see the most? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.